Hello everyone, this is Gonzo. 0.22 is out, and boy have I been looking forward to this update. Unfortunately my world is still in sandbox mode, so I'm going to have to start a new one to get career mode and access this rather nice facility here. I do love the way that looks. Forgive the frame rate, of course, I've not got a very good computer. There is something I'd like to show you. To do with this world. As you can see, I've got one flight up there right now, which is inspired by the constellation missions to Mars, which got cancelled. There's a video by a guy called Katatioch or something like that, where he does a Kerbal Space Program mission to Duna with mods. But I don't like using mods, so I'm going to do that, but with stock parts. And now this ship that I've designed here was hell to build and send up into orbit, so I'm sorry for the frame rate because I'm recording, it's a lot worse than I usually get. But so this is the cube, if you will. It's a custom cowling using the steel parts. You get the girder frame things or whatever they are. And now what this will do is, as you can see, there's like decouplers on it. When it hits the atmosphere, when it starts decelerating, I'll decouple these two and the separatrons will fire and push this away. Then the parachutes will activate and begin to slow it down. It's got drag chutes as well as normal parachutes, so it won't rip itself apart when they deploy. And then when the parachutes deploy, I'll shoot the sides out, so we've still got protection from the air, even though we don't need this. This is all just aesthetic, really, and pointless, but why not? So, yeah, when the sides have deployed, I've been shot off, the bottom will come off, and we'll activate the engines and slow ourselves down into a hover, and then deploy the gear, and then we'll land and deploy a... Hold on, I'll try and show you. This is quite difficult to do when it's like 2 FPS. Yeah, you can see the some scientific utilities. There's a rover, there's 2 little micro rovers, that are little drones. This thing is just a counterweight to make sure it launched smoothly. It's got scientific stuff on it as well, more or less everything. It's got the antennas and all that lot, so I can broadcast information. But yeah, now I've got to design an interplanetary stage that I can dock with this, that can take it to Duna. Because as you see, it's got no engines now. Well, it's got nothing that can take it interplanetary anyway. So I've got to make something that can dock with that, get out of the system, and get it to Duna, wherever it is right now. I don't think it's in a... Oh great, no, it's nowhere near the launch window, because the launch window is something like... well, it's like 60 degrees, so it should be up here somewhere. But it's not. I have to wait pretty much a full year or so for it to come back around again. I don't think there's any new planets in 0.22 actually, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this ship is 233 parts, so for a computer like mine that's running an Intel HD graphics card, it's quite difficult to run and record at the same time. Although I get about 15 to 20 FPS when I'm not recording, this is considerably worse. Hopefully it won't crash when I hit the atmosphere of Duna. Well, this new sub-assemblies thing was key to launching that, by the way, because I built it in the spaceplane hangar, so I had to bring stuff in. So now I'm going to have to launch a probe, which is... well, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah. I always do that, I always pick the wrong side. So yeah, I'm going to have to build myself a probe that can dock with that and take it interplanetary, so I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, that didn't actually take very long at all to build, but hopefully, I have no idea if this has got enough thrust to weight ratio, sorry, or like the delta V to get to Duna, but I'm taking a risk not using the atomic engines really, but oh well, I want to see if I can get it with these, because that's what that guy used in his video. I know copying that for stock is probably not a good idea, but I want to see if I could do it, and hopefully I can. But I've quick saved loads of times up there, so hopefully if this fails I can just reload that, rebuild this, go away to Duna. I'm going to stick a launch stage on this and get it up there, and I'll come back when I've done all that. Okay, I've managed to put it into orbit. I have no idea how this thing's going to perform when I get close to it, because I'm currently sort of in the rendezvous stage, but I've managed to set it up for more or less a collision course, which is nice. I don't think I can let the fuel drop below 2,000 units, otherwise there's no way in hell it's going to make it. I don't even know if it could make it with full fuel, to be honest, but hopefully it can, because I don't want to have to redo this, but if not, I'll have to scrap the video and redo it, I suppose. Load up a quick save or something. So I think I'm going to come back again when I've actually docked with it. Hopefully it won't lag too badly. I'm sorry for the FPS, as I said before. I suppose I should quickly say something about my Minecraft. I've been trying to record some videos for that, but every time I've tried I've completely messed it up, so it's going to be a while before I can actually get a decent one and upload it, but oh well. Back in a sec. Okay, I've managed to park myself next to it. I know this is really laggy, I'm sorry for that, but not much I can really do. I might have to go back into my files actually and change that render distance thing. I might have got reset with the update. I just wanted to show how this looks. Yeah, unfortunately this is nighttime docking, so it's going to be hard to do on camera, but I just love that cube floating up there. It looks great. Yeah, I don't think I was going to try and do this on camera, but I don't think I can with this frame rate, so I'm going to have to do this and then come back. It'll probably be the next episode when I launch the mission to Duna, which would be great. Okay, there we go. Getting like 2 FPS now, but we're docked and we're ready to send this thing to Duna. Actually, I should quick save just in case. I've tried to reduce the part count to keep it as small as possible, but I don't really think I'm going to be able to get a better FPS even if I sent up another launch vehicle, because this thing is just too big. So yeah, I'll probably launch this thing next episode. Bye for now.